Oh, yeah, nigga. We got about 15 seconds left for the pre-show. So, let's get this shit started. Whoops. I don't know what that is. I still got to type in the shit. Damn. Okay, we're about to get it started, y'all. Hold on. Shout out to everybody who clicked the fucking links. And shout out to all you people that actually that stay faithful and come back. And shout out to Ramon for showing up all the time. And actually giving a fuck about this product.
That's right.
That's right. Here we go.
Bastards All Day, Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. P motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
Melancholy victory laps, lost chapters, didn't fit the happy ever after. Always on to greener pastures, killing the grass as I pass bastard at your service. I told Brad I'm tired of being perfect, sitting on my ass cause I earned it. Sage delete his catalog a lot so I burned it. Play it on my iPod mini while I shimmy through my home. I came a long way. I came a long way. And I'm staying. Came a long way. Came a long way. Multivitamin esophagus hole got me coughing like the mold in the wall. Low regarded and yet I'm still molding you all. I got my in my hand like I'm showing a moth. Moff Gideon, trying to force the force, Mandalorian forged sword, war-torn planet. Lack of compunction is an advantage. I'm standing on the shoulders of the foes I crushed. I came a long way. I came a long way. I came a long way. And I'm staying.
Beloved gang, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
It's 11 something on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to leave the women and children behind and jump over into the water into these bad waves.
Don't bring your life raft.
Don't leave it. Leave that. Just
Leave
jump
that.
it. Just jump over. Have faith.
You'll be fine.
Believe it's going to work out for you. It's going to be good. They'll be good, too. They'll be better without it. No, that's horrible. I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
God does not like ugly, man.
All right, now let's go around the room and see who we got in the building.
Whoa.
We got
Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on,
Moaning.
I say yeah,
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 yeah. Cause you made me feel.
My homie Moan.
Come on,
My homie Moan.
come on.
My homie Moan.
And I feel alright. I say yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo!
Okay, now
Okay,
take it
take it
easy.
easy, take it easy.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
I see
Okay.
your voice is still hoarse.
Yeah, it's hoarse again, but I still can say, moaning.
You know I love you, moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what's going on, man. I actually thought about going to my doctor and be like, hey, I'm still hoarse. This has been almost a month, right? If not longer, dude. Like random, like off and on, it's come back, it's gone. I mean, I'm not gonna act like I don't work in professional child care.
Right.
And I
You're
have
yelling at kids all day.
And I have to yell across fields. Hey,
Get over here.
take your finger out of there. Oh my God. I remember when I first started working in child care, I said something to somebody. I can't remember what it was, some child, but I said, and after the child looked at me, he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, I never thought I'd have to say that sentence to another human being in my life. But it is an adventure.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Speaking of adventures, let's keep this one going. I am Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is
The Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You guys like that shit? You like this guy?
The Asiatic black man, backhandling business. And speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to roll into our new segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the Hotline Hookup where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're going to roll into the, that's it. Then we're going to roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that if you forget what you were saying, just take a moment to take a step back and bust it wide.
Ah.
And we never get to this segment anymore because Amy Nico Schwartz does not hang out with us like she used to. But you can hang out with Amy Nico Schwartz tonight. At Laugh Dance. Now, I heard that not only will there be an amazing line of stand-ups, not only will Ash Wednesday, who we often have played on this show,
Right.
For a very long time, she's always got something good in the vault to pull right out.
Yeah.
And take to the bank. But one of my favorite DJs will be DJing tonight.
I wonder who that is.
You know we love him
Moaning,
moaning.
moaning.
You know we love you moaning.
Yeah, that's right.
That will be at Whiskey Girl
Whiskey Girl.
Tavern. What time?
I think it's an 8 p.m. show.
8 p.m. show. And you know, I heard about the price. Now, did you hear how much she's charging? Like, I know Amy has not been around hanging out with us, and you know, we real gutter with it. We real gully.
Right.
Okay, we don't like to take advantage of the people. Do you know what Amy has the audacity to charge for entry in the show?
I mean, I don't even see how people are going.
I don't even understand how people would do this.
Because it's, man, tell them how much it is.
Man, it costs $3.99.
$3.99.
Frizzle nizzle nizzle.
Frizzle nizzle. We got some awesome comics. We got Ash Wednesday. We got DJing afterwards.
That's right.
I mean, it's priceless.
And that's why it's
free.
Frizzle nizzle nizzle.
Peel up for the choppy chop.
Not $3.99.
Right.
Frizzle nizzle nizzle.
Let's see, where is this?
Oh my God, Whiskey Girl Tavern. Yes, tell them the address, big cut.
Let me see. I don't even know where it's at.
You don't know where you even gonna be at, but you know he gonna be there shaking that ass, just shaking that ass.
I hear you, baby.
Just shaking that ass. Shaking that ass.
All right, it's got 6318 North Clark, the former billiards, whatever. I forgot the name of that place too. Actually, when I first started doing stand
I was
up.
about to say it was a stand up you did.
Yeah.
No, not Shakers.
No.
Shakers is still a thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's keep this party going.
Let's keep the party going.
Ramon, what was your week like?
Week was good. Oh, Pressure Billiards. There you go.
Yeah, Pressure. Yeah, that's what it was.
Pressure Cafe. It was good. I hung out with Ronnie Ray a little bit. We shot a sketch. So it was pretty cool. He's shooting like these sketches where he's like, it's kind of like Vlad TV. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this. Am I?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. Well, some for his channel. So, shot a little scene. Leia and I shot a scene. So that was pretty fun. Yeah, I think you're over here too, right?
Yes, I'm supposed to do something.
Yeah, I think he's next week. He said he'd be here next week or something.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah,
we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
I got to shadow a class because I am a teacher at IO Chicago.
Nice.
And I got to shadow another class. I'm supposed to shadow 3 before I start teaching. But I was actually just thrown on the schedule to just go anyway. Interestingly enough, no one signed up for that class.
What?
No, not the one last week, but the class I was supposed to teach.
Oh, okay.
It was like a level 1, just like standard regular class.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was like, well, let me go ahead and finish my shadowing things, which also is really funny because I had shadowed once, and then they were like, "He ready? Go ahead!" And I said, and they threw me in the substitute. Which, by the way, apparently I didn't do bad.
Nice.
I was informed by the person I subbed for, Aram. Big shout out to Aram. He was like, yo,
My man.
he's like, yo, that little warm up y'all did that you brought them to. You know, we did that for the rest of the thing.
Oh, wow.
Every week, that was us.
Nice.
And the rest of the thing. So big shout out to him. And also, he threw me. So I'm going back in again this week.
Okay, cool.
And it's very serious because they do shows now at the end of every level.
Oh, really?
Yes, at the end of
Oh.
every level.
That's good.
So, yeah, so they 2 weeks out, and I got to get them show ready.
Oh,
I got to get them ready to hop up there. And I'm thinking about introducing. I don't know if I'm gonna do this.
Zip zap.
No. Our thing.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't give a crap. I don't give a.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
I don't give a blop. I don't play that crap. And I'm finna
bust
bust a
a
cap
cap.
on a blah blah.
But are they?
Probably not that.
Oh, okay.
Probably not the unedited version.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
It could be like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Who they were singing in the locker room. They was like, N-word, N-word. And he's like,
oh.
what y'all do? Like, I think like the first episode or something like that.
Yeah. I remember this.
He's
yeah.
like, what? It's like all these white dudes.
Yeah. No, we're not. I don't think we're gonna do that.
Okay.
But it should be great, man. I got a couple of surprises
Oh, nice.
for them, and I think we're gonna be show ready.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna be show ready.
That's pretty cool that actually, they're starting the shows like after each, because that gives them like a little more experience. So by the time they get to like the last level, they're gonna come out swinging.
Exactly. As Randy Smock once said, they're gonna be gunslingers.
Gunslingers.
And speaking of slinging, well, much like some schlong on an OnlyFans video, why don't you slang that internet crapola?
Hey, people. If you want to watch us on YouTube, you can watch us live right now on Bad Waves Radio. If you want to see us on Facebook, we are in the Bad Waves Remix, Instagram, Bad Waves Comedy, or you can dial in and dial 312-985-7834.
Once again,
312-985-7834.
and big shout out to Lloyd Collins.
Lloyd Collins in the house.
Yeah, Lloyd Collins back up in the chat. Lloyd Collins is not only a friend of the show, he is a family of the show.
Yeah.
So big up to Big Lloyd, showing some love and support and juicing up the chat because it's been drier than raisin balls.
We need to get some.
So-
got more razzle dazzle than a wet firecracker.
Yeah, razzle dazzle than a wet firecracker.
Somebody says, I heard one the other day. He said,
What?
"You colder than a pot of boiling water or something like that."
Colder than a pot of boiling water.
I can't remember. I mean, I butchered it, but
I'm about to say, would that be hot?
yeah, but it was something like that. It was like, you colder than a, because he was saying like you ain't nothing. Yeah, you're not good. So like you colder than a pot of boiling water. So obviously the opposite.
All right, we're gonna come back
I
to
can't
you
remember.
when you figure that out.
Yeah, I gotta see where I saw that from. It was hilarious though. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Much like our dear friend Lloyd Collins, you can hit us up and
Yeah.
you can talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. We're about to break your lows.
And knock your head off for talking sideways to the king. Lyrically, I'm the best, there's nothing between. Number one, uno, send them killers where you go. Shots never miss, I'll leave you finito. Yeah, I leave you bleeding out your mouth, cause it's hard to talk with the barrel rally your mouth. Bring them out for the drought, you a stunner for the clout. You ain't never been tough, so tell me what the noise about. It's my time, I'm just making the move. 85 was the year, that was my crush groove. A smooth criminal, I slide on the track when I spit. I break dance on your back, you was labeled a snitch. It ain't hard to tell, I get money, cash holes. I was raised in New York where the streets are so cold. And you're the streets done raised me, and money never changed me. I came off from nothing, the hustle what they made me. Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York. Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York. Got the streets locked from hard times to crooked cops. Innocent people getting shot down on the block. What? Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York. Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York. They say the good die young, I know life ain't fair. Many losses growing up, and nobody cares. The streets made me who I am, I'ma ride to the end. Can't take what I earn, I ain't nothing like them. Money, power, respect, I heard that before. You either get it while you can, or you struggle for more. Life's a war, but so what? I'm built for it all. You touch minds, I'ma come back and even the score. Say your best when you come for me, never sitting comfortably. Always well aware that's what the streets life done to me. Yeah, I'm in a whole nother time zone. I put in work myself, I always stand alone. You can't tell me nothing, I'm the best here. I slick talk with the words, I'm in the higher tier. There's nothing above, I'm still getting love. Y'all can hate on me if you want, and you can catch it. Your streets done raised me, and money never changed me. I came off from nothing, the hustle what they made me. Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York. Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York. Got the streets locked from hard times to crooked cops. Innocent people getting shot down on the block. What? Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York. Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York.
Yeah. I'm from that city that's gritty and never pretty. Crooked cops, they bust shots, leave niggas without their kidneys. Where that yellow tape is decorating half of the block. Where power, respect is everything, money getting you shot. It's survival of the fittest, these streets is never playing fair. Me, I'm chasing the bag while everybody running scared. New York, New York, where the hood troops at. All the hustlers bringing that dope back. I'm from that city where that statue hold the torches up. Home of the greatest, Mr. Wallace, Brooklyn's King Tut. Home of the robbers, backyard of the killers. Where I'm from, New York, ain't no city villa. The streets raised me, money will never change me. I came up from the bottom, a real one is what they made me. Tell you where I'm from, yeah, you heard it, you shook. New York, New York, now you dealing with real crooks.
And you're the streets done raised me, and money never changed me. I came off from nothing, the hustle what they made me. Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York. Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York. Got the streets locked from hard times to crooked cops. Innocent people getting shot down on the block. What? Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York. Tell them where I'm from, New York, New York.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang. Baby.
Always running in and out of my life. Just when I thought I was over you, you crept back into my bed. Like when the sun goes down, that's when you come around. Doing way too much. I'm under the impression that what you want is what you get. You leave me second guessing. Doing way too much. I'm under the impression that what you want is what you get. You leave me second guessing. Can't get over you. Don't think you know better what I do. It's such a deja vu. Can't get over you. Don't think you know better what I do. It's such a deja vu. No, I can't get over you. No, I don't think you want me to. No, I can't get over you. No, I don't think you want me to. No, I can't get over you. No, I don't think you want me to. No, I can't get over you. No, I don't think you want me to. No, I can't get over you. No, I don't think you want me to. No, I can't get over you. No, I don't think you want me to.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Ways on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Yeah. Now that we got them on the run, we gon' keep them on the run. Nothing but that yaga, that work. I told her that I had a COVID exposure. She replied, I don't smoke for it. Throw your ass over. Thinking that I must be colder than a Soviet soldier. Or strong enough to have you getting cozy with cobras. I'm manipulative. This I'm the gift I could give. Hit your joint while you going to your diarrhea in your domicile. Demon, someone get out. Look you in your face and play stupid like I'm going to pal. Second daughter, know I'm foul. Sleazy to a fault. When you speaking about me greasy, take it easy with the salt. On a crazy horse course, in my teepee going off. While your favorite horse scorned cause your pee-pee going soft. You lackluster, she acts flustered when black touch her. I yak off the and almost cracked the back structure. I'm coming through in my douche canoe. In 22, playing a fool's what I used to do. I've been through the crucible, dealt with the inexcusable. Felt defeat in championships that were unlosable. Then bounced back for the next season. Now that's gonna be the next reason y'all regret leaving. Black became a vexed teasing, backed by the best of possessed legions. With your concubine pecking the flesh of my chest region. Leave your whole company stretched with distressed breathing. And keep so much beef in these streets it'll test vegans. Now go be humble over there, cause we don't fumble with these red gifts. We hear you mumble, but you scared stiff. You hear that rumble, that's that thunder you get aired with. Because we handing out that yaka. Full-blown panic when my hand is on that vodka. Wonder where your man is as they vanish from your roster. Fully grown mammoth doing damage with the chop.
Look, hey, once again I'm here to send a reminder that a cup of gin that had me bent, relaxed in recliners. But I give the humble kids that act like vagina. I'm known to tuck a shiv that crumble ribs and ruin designer. Here to let you know the cat is back in Cadillacs with cataracts. It's hard to see me rattle facts while I'm swinging this battle axe. Probably bringing lumberjack, raising arms like jumping jacks. The wolf pack on the attack, raiding cul-de-sacs. And from the inside, just squad collapse. I know the raps. They doing handoffs quicker than Matt Hasselback. Told your chick take her hands off unless she grabbed the sack. This the hardest fort to conquer on the open map. And if you can't afford a doctor, you should stick to rap. I'm handing out this yaka off the vodka like I blitzed the trap. Always sitting proper, it's my honor to sit in New white. Focused on the commas while you blinded by in the stats. Pocket watch.
Now go be humble over there, cause we don't fumble with these red gifts. We hear you mumble, but you scared stiff. You hear that rumble, that's that thunder you get aired with.
because we handing out that yaka. Full-blown panic when my hand is on that vodka. Wonder where your man is as they vanish from your roster. Fully grown mammoth doing damage with the chopper.
Brief hustle. Out of here, been gone, no home zip code. Can't get in touch with me. Lyrically, I abducted me. Spiritually, I got custody. What's the beef? What's the fuss to me? Lyric Indian sus to me. Songs and all they can't offer me. I'm stupider and Jupiter's the floor space. I'm Indian, I'm beaming to your city for a tour day. I be up when it goes down. Your plan ain't putting them kids in them homes now. Before you old, going for the goal should be a goal now. Who me? A few weed farms that I can own mouths. And you press for £1 like the phone dial. I'm a businessman first, so you know what this man's worth. You're eager for the answers, I'm seeing that your man thirsts. If I leave you a damn verse, yaka, damn hearse. I want cheese, that means Velveeta and hand first. No acting, I'm in action when I research. Ain't even half of what I speak words. I repeat like reverb. You draw back, you reserve. I tish shit, fix it up, ASAP, reserve. Martin and Eddie, they done showed us life. So stop asking for dubs, you should've sold those mics. I shine like po-po lights and my flow so right. Wheelchair and the blunt, I made it roll up twice. And I'ma stay on, sweatsuit gray on. Big tennis braces, something Serena could play on. Too blessed to be complacent, just law finessing them crayons. What I write, I'm crazy with it, dead nice, a seance.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on B.A.D Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦਿਲ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਈਏ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਨਾ ਜਾਈਏ ਨੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਰ ਲਈਏ ਪਿਆਰ ਸਾਰੇ ਕੋਹਲ ਕਰਾਰ ਪੂਰੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਵਿਖਾਈਏ ਨੀ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕਰ ਜਗ ਵੈਰ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਕਰਦਾ ਨੀ ਪੈਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੋੜ ਚੜਾਈਏ ਨੀ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਦਿਲ ਚ ਵਸਾਈਏ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਜਿੰਦ ਵੀ ਬਣਾਈਏ ਕਦੇ ਅੱਖ ਨਾ ਚੁਰਾਈਏ ਨੀ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ
Hey, yo, what's really good? You know what it is. You know who it is. It's the Great Ray Swoop. You know what I do. Man, y'all gotta tap in. My boy Killer Fee. Q4 Radio. Bad Waves. Bastards of the radio. Doing what they gotta do, Dad. Yo, matter of fact, Fee, play him something. Hey yo, the Draco is hitting like Ivan Drago. Nacho, knocking the cheese right out your taco. The block slow, moving them keys, we got a lot. Let's go. So pronto, we doing our thing, yeah, where them cops go. The Draco is hitting like Ivan Drago. Nacho, knocking the cheese right out your taco. The block slow, moving them keys, we got a lot. Let's go. So pronto, we doing our thing, yeah, where them cops go. Colossal, my job is to pop up and drop a hot flow. I rock so they cop it and dropping props in Toronto. The Glock blow, I'm danger, a ranger, but not your Tonto. I got dough from locking up blocks throughout Chicago. I rock shows, you thought you was hot, but really not though. Elbow drop, I'm X-Pac from off the top rope. I cop coats, my plug dock boats. I got the coke, I gotta go, so lock the door. On the Murcielago, the cost low. We open up shop, I'm like a Costco. You lost hope, think you can hang? Okay, I got rope. You not dope, that project you drop, nah, you don't got smoke. That's right, amateur night at the Apollo. The condo is lavish, a palace, we got the top floor. The Bronco is loaded with killer from Colorado. She's off the company, came from a hollow bottle. See the nozzle on the Roscoe, be careful before I pop. Hey yo, the Draco is hitting like Ivan Drago. Nacho, knocking the cheese right out your taco. The block slow, moving them keys, we got a lot. Let's go. So pronto, we doing our thing, yeah, where them cops go. The Draco is hitting like Ivan Drago. Nacho, knocking the cheese right out your taco. The block slow, moving them keys, we got a lot. Let's go. So pronto, we doing our thing with Sonny Blanco. Wave runners.
Of all the weapons in the vast Soviet arsenal, nothing was more profitable than Avtomat Kalashnikova, model of 1947, more commonly known as the AK-47 or Kalashnikov. It's the world's most popular assault rifle, a weapon all fighters love. An elegantly simple 9-pound amalgamation of forged steel and plywood. It doesn't break, jam, or overheat. It will shoot whether it's covered in mud or filled with sand. It's so easy, even a child can use it. And they do, and they do, and they do.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day, all day.
Yeah. We back on the land, Liz Nathaniel.
To you.
And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard. We kicked everything off with what the hell is the name of the first song? The Chore Boy song. It's some funny name. It's a name.
It's
like
Moff
Gideon.
Moff Gideon.
We started with Moff Gideon.
Well.
Yeah. We.
That's like the commercial. Like, do you guys have whatever? And they, well.
I don't even know that commercial.
It's like an AT&T, T-Mobile commercial. But he's like, what's the name of that song?
we got a homeboy that reminds me of our homeboys, David Thonings. And Woos had this bit he would do. He'd be like, well, he's David Thonings. David Thonings would be like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. And this one time it was like, Woos, man, do it, David. And Woos was like, I don't know. And then David's like, I don't sound like that. And he was like, well, and then David Thonings was like, well, I don't know it. I don't remember if he stopped it up, but I know we all started laughing like, he's doing it. He's Smooth doing the I don't know. The David Thon is doing his own thing, doing his own gag, his own parody. But anyway, we kicked everything off with Chore Boy, or the artist formerly known as Chore Boy. That was the beloved banger, which is Moff Gideon, produced by Brad Kemp, Daddy.
Bradley Kemper.
And you know they part of that clique.
Beloved gang.
That's right.
Whole lot of gang-ish. Then we rolled out of that into Nova Sport featuring Magic with Code New York.
Ooh.
Then out of that we did we went into Sally Green's Can't Give You Up. What is the damn name?
Sally Green, Deja Vu.
Deja Vu. B. Bravo produced it, and Sally Green did the vocals with Deja Vu.
Man,
she got a new project coming out. I can't remember the name of it, but
I hope it's ready for the summer.
Dog, she's so ready for the summer.
Cause I'm like, I got the barbecue ready.
Man, I was just telling the Snobble Dean last night, like, yeah, baby, we might as well go ahead and hit this balcony this weekend.
Man,
we might as well.
You know?
You know, sit right on them balcony.
It's been so nice this couple of days.
Oh my
man.
God!
Oh.
I'm like, man, well.
Dude, I had a class yesterday teaching it. Nobody showed up.
Everybody went outside.
It was like 6 people. I'm like, man, this class usually got like 18 or 20 people in here. And it's like 6 people.
Oh, they like, we going out into the streets to put these fighting moves into action.
Man, I'm like, dang.
Girl, young ladies coming with their ass out talking about something. I wish somebody would. Ramon taught me. Oh wait, no, it's your fitness class.
Yeah, fitness class.
Okay, well then they actually are putting those fighting moves
in
action.
They're out there showing the results.
Looking at her booty, talking about some thanks, Ramon. Oh my goodness! All right, let's keep it going. And then we went out of that into Yaka by Lumberjack Blackston.
Yeah.
Low Budget and Reef Hustle. Yaka.
Dude, that song is like wordplay. Mm-hmm. It's awesome. It's like
like a wordplay playground.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a wordplay wonderland.
Wonderland.
He kicked it all time out some. I told her I had a COVID exposure. She said I don't give a F. Stroll your ass over.
Get your.
Oh my God! I heard that. I was like, damn. So everybody was doing this. Okay, I wasn't the only. Right. I wasn't the only one who was like, man, screw it. Oh my goodness. That was a good time. I remember even saying on Facebook, like, hey man, this quarantine dating like the Wild West.
Man.
On the real, cause where you gonna go?
Right.
Park of the crib. What you want?
Right.
What you want?
What you want?
What you want?
You want to come over here or you want to go over there?
On the real, man, get your ass dumped showing up wearing a mask. Oh, hell no. You wearing a mask? This ain't going nowhere. But there's certain individuals who was like, I dated this spy. And I could just say it. We don't talk anymore. But she was like, I've seen worse in the desert. I was like, baby, you sure you want to come over during this quarantine? I've seen worse in the desert.
The whole cigarette goes in one puff.
Oh, right.
He lights another.
On the real. Oh, man, I was thinking about
worse in the desert.
On the real, dog. Oh my goodness. Baby girl had an arsenal, but I was the one who came cocked.
Oh.
We actually didn't have sex. I was very surprised by that.
Oh.
All right, let's keep it going. I was like, wait, what? I wanted to have sex with a secret agent. Didn't go down.
Man.
So let's keep this party moving. We went into Ellen K by our dear friend Hema Kaki, a.k.a. the Kaki Singer. And out of that, we went into Ray Swoop's classic Ivan Drago. That's the song, Ramon, that you love that line.
Yeah.
Where they knock the cheese out? Yeah.
Cheese out of your taco.
And you sitting
there going like, hey, wait a minute. I thought I had cheese in this thing.
On the real, talking about some, well, screw it. I am lactose.
Right.
It started chowing down.
At least the meat and onions are still here.
Oh my God! All right, let's keep this party going. Last week we ran over talking too much nonsense, so let's see if we can actually get through this thing and end remotely on time.
On time.
All right, it is time for our new segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
because you may have heard and you may have not. Leading the way, like a comedic cheese in your taco, is Ramon
The Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on. I say yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Cause you make me feel.
My homie Mo.
Come on.
My homie Mo.
Come on.
My homie Mo.
And I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo.
Okay, now
Okay, take it easy.
Calm it down. Calm it the hell on down.
¿Te calmas o te calmo?
That's right. Well, if it's like that, then I gotta say,
You know
I love you, moaning, moaning.
You know I love you, moaning, moaning. Oh!
That was the wrong button. Oh my God! But I started singing for my diaphragm. I saw Woo was clowning me in the chat. Son roasted me like a spinning rotisserie, baby.
Oh.
He got me good with that. He said I sound like I've been smoking menthols.
Say it.
All right.
I've seen worse in the desert.
Hey, straight up. Hey, but don't even worry. I started going for the diaphragm.
There you go.
Yeah, which is interesting because that's usually where I end up.
Oh.
Okay, now we can press this button. All right, hit him off, Ramon.
All right, let's start it off. I got some nice little nuggets.
What?
Some nice little nuggets.
Are you referring to your stories?
Yeah.
All right, come on, little nugget master.
Speaking of nuggets, so you're on your way to a restaurant, and you're like excited to go to that restaurant because you enjoy their food. This is the case of Keith Keynes and her daughter Jill Hyerson. They were on their way to this restaurant called, oh man, now I forgot the name of the restaurant. Anyway, they're on their way to their restaurant, and they're like eager to get there. They're hungry. They're hungry. They've been waiting all day for this food.
Okay.
So on their way to the restaurant, they hit a pothole. Boom! Blow 2 tires out. And now they're stuck. They're stranded. They don't know what to do. So what do you do?
Call AAA.
You would think.
Okay.
Well, they so hungry they decide to call the restaurant and order a takeaway to bring to them.
To bring to the flat
to
tire.
where the flat tire was. And then they proceeded to call AAA. So, but that's like they got their standards in order. They're like, I want to eat. So they say, I can imagine calling. Who you calling? I got it under control. McDonald's.
All right.
I want to place an order for a delivery. So they got it delivered to their a car where they had the 2 tires flat, and then they proceeded to call AAA to pick them up and help them repair their car, which had to be towed because I guess they had messed up the rims also, but
I would have just waited for all of that and then went and had the food.
I don't know. I think they were pretty hungry. They probably like,
just that would have been my treat,
right? Kind of like, yeah. It happened to me one time. I was on my scooter and I was like flying down Milwaukee, and there was this gigantic pothole, and I saw it and I was like, whoa, and I hit the back tire and like bent the rim and like popped the tire, and it happened right in front of a restaurant. So I had to call this tow truck, and the tow truck is like, dude, I'll be there in like about 2 hours.
Damn.
And I'm like, because it's like a motorcycle place. They drop it off at the motorcycle place, and he's like, yeah, I'll be there in 2 hours. I'm like, well, there's a restaurant right here. So by the time he got there, I was like,
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
It worked out.
Yeah.
Had some adult beverages and then
of course,
chill out. And then he came and was like, oh, you here already? He's like, it's been 3 hours. All right, moving along. Let's see what we got. Oh, speaking of food, so you deal with kids, right? You do the child care thing.
Yes, I've worked in child care for a number of years.
Yeah, so a lot of the moms, they hang out at the park and they get to know each other and they talk to each other.
Yes, they do.
And while their kids are playing. So this is the case of a young woman. She was had her kids out in the park, and a thunderstorm started rolling in. And she was like, well, I got to go inside because, take the kids inside. So one of the moms was with her, and she said, hey, you know what? Just come to my house, and let's get out of the storm until the storm passes by. So because it's further from, you to go to your house. So they go to her house, and she said, make yourself at home.
Where is this going?
I got to use the restroom. She goes to the restroom, and then she gets an important call. So she takes the call, and while she's on the call, she hears like crackling. She's like, what's that noise? Like somebody's cooking something. And she came out. The lady was making bacon in her kitchen.
Wait. So the woman who she brought into our house, started making bacon in the kitchen.
Started making bacon in her kitchen.
In the kitchen. Okay.
Yeah. So it's the first time this lady ever been to her house.
Okay.
And so she's like, you can come to my house. You can try to be nice with somebody.
Yeah.
I've seen you out.
So she made herself at home.
Yeah, she made herself at home, literally. And she's like, well, she must have went through the refrigerator and looked through stuff and said, and then had the audacity to just like start making bacon and set in her kitchen. So I'm like,
I don't know how long it took you to find these stories this week. These endings have been very similar. Where it's like, hey, all right, the pothole, right? You know what they did? They ordered the food.
No, but they ordered food while you think they would call AAA and be like, hey, we're stranded somewhere. No, they're like, no, I'm really hungry.
And this one closes out with she made bacon.
She's making bacon. Like it's like if I go to you come to my house for a second, and then you go to the bathroom, you come back, and I'm like eating your sandwich. You're like, dude, I don't know. I thought it was funny. All right, I gotta bomb sometimes. All right. So, let's see if this one works. So a crime author is basically tired of getting. So he's written like 15 books, and he writes a lot of crime books, and he's getting upset because he sells them on Amazon, and you put the review and you get 5 stars or whatever they give you, and so apparently 15 books. There's always one guy who gives him a 1 star, and is always talking about how crappy of a writer he is, and how he sucks, and the guy's like, everybody else likes my books. Why is this guy saying, dumping on my name and saying all these things? So as a crime book writer, he uses his skills to find out who this person is. Why is this person keep, crapping on me? So he, after doing a solid investigation, he finds out that the person is a rival author who doesn't like him. And has been crapping on it, so that people can read his review and be like, nah, I'm not buying this book.
Yeah.
So he's been like, man, all right.
he was on dude's book. He was on dude's book review, and it was just like, I'll show you some real writing right here.
Right, I'll show you some real writing.
Piece of crap.
This piece of crap. This guy has no writing skills.
All right.
And he's like, so it turns out to be a rival writer. I didn't think writers would be that. Is that serious? That you got to go on there and dog somebody out?
I don't doubt it. Hey man, people be hating on me for some of the weirdest of stuff. I had somebody hate on me talking about this has happened before. Why the kids like you more than they like me? What?
What?
Is that what we here for? for the popularity of the adolescent?
Right.
Like, dude, you don't pass these damn juice boxes out, shut your damn mouth. So people hate over everything.
Right.
So I'm not surprised.
He's sneaking in there talking about this dude. If you want a real book.
Right.
I read a real book, Crimes by Peter Harrelson,
He said there talking about somebody was offended by his dangling participles. We're like, dude, shut your ass up. Man, go write better.
Right. All right. In Colombia, the Colombian president removes the police chief from his duties because police chief was using, unorthodox tactics to catch the fugitives.
Okay, here we go. Here's something juicy. All right, come on, let's go. Come on. I've been waiting for this.
So he wasn't using his detective skills.
You did this last week where you had the nice juicy ones toward the end.
He wasn't using his detective skills. He wasn't going around asking people questions or interrogating anybody.
Mm-hmm.
He was basically using exorcisms.
God does not like ugly.
Exorcisms to catch his fugitives. And the government said, "Hey, dude, this is not."
How does this process work?
I have no idea, and then I kept reading it to find out if they would say like what he was doing, but it doesn't say. Apparently, he doesn't like abortions either, and I guess he's like a religious guy, but he was like, yeah, I'm like looking, I'm like, what is he doing? Like, is he like how is he like getting them to confess or something like that, or like out of him, Satan, with a cross and throwing holy water on him and stuff, and okay, I did it, blah, and spilled all over, and puke all over them.
Oh my God!
He's like crawling up on the ceiling. Yes, I did it.
Right. Talking about some. This is a new spin on crime solving. Oh my God! I give a piece of one.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what? How? Well, Your Honor, the client was under duress.
Right. Yes.
Duress. No. Yes, he turned into a demonic spirit named Dinjarin. Dinjarin
right.
confessed to the crime. It actually wasn't Alex.
It wasn't Alex. Right. You would think that then all those people would get off, right? Because they'd be like, it wasn't me.
No, it was the devil, the demonic Asian.
Right.
Moff Gideon.
It was Xenon. Or was
right.
it?
Xenon.
Xenon.
You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Yes, he confessed to the crime that he did last week, as well as murdering Abraham Lincoln.
Right. Yeah. He's been around years. He just used my client as a tool.
Well, to be fair, Your Honor, he confessed to his crime, but he also knew about the cop letting his mother drown when he was 6.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what?
Oh, my God.
All right, well, you're free to go.
Lloyd said the detective was the only one getting off. No, Lloyd, I'm sorry. You're confusing.
Oh, Lloyd said that.
Yes, you're confusing exorcist with a sexorcist. But thank you. But thank you for helping us transition.
Get your words right. All right. So, I've had stories about these people ordering for Pretty Little Things, I think it is, or one of those stores.
Okay, Lloyd, get ready for another transitional joke to help us out with.
Yeah. Well, a gentleman orders, he goes on, was it
McBeal.
AliExpress. Have you heard of AliExpress? It's kind of like one of those.
Well, no, I've heard of it, but it's somewhere near Boys Town, so I don't really go over there. That was a nice one.
That was a nice one.
Same thing Chris Rock said before he got slapped. All right, keep going.
So he ordered something up. He saw this incredible tool set.
also in Boys Town.
He said, "Wow, this is like an incredible tool set." It was like, with the case, and it had all the wrenches and everything, and it looked really cool. So AliExpress is kind of like discount place where you get like stuff that's really cheap, and it usually comes from China. And so he ordered the toolkit, and when it arrived at his house, he opened up the package, and the toolkit was actually a poster of the toolkit.
Oh my God, a nut stain! What? Oh my God!
Yeah, so it was actually selling a poster of a toolkit, and that's why it was so cheap.
Oh my God!
And the thing is, like, he said that so other people were commenting saying that this has happened to them before. I guess with this company, somebody ordered a rug, an area rug.
Yes.
And when they got to their place, it was actually a mouse pad that looked like an area rug.
Oh Jesus! It was a mouse pad, but they the one who got caught in the trap.
They got caught in the trap, baby.
This brother was looking for some wrenches, but he ended up being the tool. Jesus.
Yeah, so be careful when you order from AliExpress. It might not be what you think it is.
Right. Out here, I'm talking about more than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You got something more?
All right, I got one end on this one. All right.
Okay.
A company that sells artificial grass called Great Grass, MCR, had a billboard sign up on a big giant billboard sign that said artificial grass experts, perfect 365 days a year, get laid by the best. And there's a picture of a lady in a bikini laying on the poster. Right? They're like, yeah, baby. So apparently that didn't go so well with people.
Oh, God.
This is now the woke era.
Yeah, right. And what was that thing that one was offended by? The Big Daddy?
By the Big Daddy.
Rump beast?
The rump steak. Yeah.
Why has it got to be a daddy?
Yeah. So they said, why does it have to be a woman? You're basically objectifying women with this advertisement, because it says get laid by the best, and this woman is out there on her bikini laying across the grass, which I think is pretty funny, right? Because it's a joke. It's a word playground, right? Get your grass laid by the best. Mm-hmm. There so happens to be a attractive young lady in her bikini. So they say, okay, well, we got one on you. They put up another billboard that says, apologies to the offended four. You found it offensive, we found it funny. And they have an emoji sign of a mad face, four, and then a happy face of people, the laughing one, of 40 million people. And it says, and just because you were offended doesn't mean you're right.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, messing with the grass company, they got mowed down.
But then after that, they said, well, let's keep it funny. So they put up another billboard that says, artificial grass experts, perfect 365 days a year, great abs, great grass. And they put a guy with no shirt with his abs out.
Okay.
Right?
So are we offended?
Right. Nobody said anything.
We're not offended?
Nobody said nothing.
I'm offended.
I'm offended, right?
Objectify that nice
Objectify
boy.
a man.
Oh, my goodness.
Sitting there, like, you're talking about grass. Why is there a guy with his abs out?
That has nothing to do with grass.
I'm offended.
I'm offended.
I'm going to call this company and tell them, listen, take your sign down.
Right? Tell them to take their sign down.
I think that's right.
Objectifying men trying to do a grass ad, but you ended up on our turf.
Oh.
You like that?
There you go. And that's my news.
And that's what we call a transitional joke. All right. Now, with that being said, let me hear you go.
He's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very discredited news. And I don't go to any news source. No. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABC, the EFG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com.
WorldStar.
Let's get into it. All right. Can you tell I had a good night's sleep?
Yeah.
It's been a very, very energetic 2 weeks. I don't know. I ordered some nonsense from online.
Yeah.
And it never came. And it never came. Yeah, some stuff for like, I'll tell you later.
I would say, was it an area rug?
No, it was some supplements, some dietary supplements.
Okay.
And then it was I opened the thing up, and then there's like a little picture of a dietary.
There's a picture of a dude with some abs.
Right.
This could be you.
Hey, I don't need that, baby. Bow, 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 bow.
There you go.
But anyway, long story short, I don't know. I feel like I've given myself a placebo. You know what I'm saying? Like my brain was expecting to receive this stuff. It never came. And then my brain just kicked in and was like, well, that's all right.
We don't need.
We're already there. I mean, I'm usually energetic anyway. I'm doing this thing where I'm trying to tell you later. All right. So let's jump right into this. A woman uses a baby as a weapon against a man in a fight.
What?
That's right. Yes. Now, we always talk about the pain of when the baby is being born, but we rarely hear about the hurt of the afterbirth.
Oh.
No, Ramon, you gotta understand. If you saw this video, this woman was swinging this baby like some nunchucks. Okay? If it was a martial arts movie, it'd be called Placenta the Dragon. Oh my God. No, look, Ramon, I don't know what's wrong with dude. I don't know why dude upset. He got hit with a baby. Now, it's rare that a man gets pampered.
Ah.
Should have ended on the last one. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going.
Choke him out with that umbilical cord.
Oh, my goodness. All right, let's keep it going. A man kindly introduces himself to a lady at a grocery store, a store of some sort. And then he says, if you don't give me those digits, I will self-delete. That's right. He will end up ending himself if she does not give his number. Now, given
Like kill himself?
Yeah, we try not to say these words.
Oh.
But yeah. But given the climate of today's dating landscape, I'm going to have to assume his number's up. Oh my God.
Alt Control Delete.
Yes. That was for you, Moni. Alt Control Delete. Oh my God. Yeah, we never see how the video ends. It just ends.
Right.
Oh my goodness. All right. Closing out. Documented idiocy. A man found out that his girlfriend, who is a 911 dispatcher, is cheating on him with coworkers. That's right. Now their relationship is in a state of emergency with this 911 dispatcher because she was knocking down towers like it was 9/11. Yaga! That'll do it for me. That'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard, you may have not. When we come back, we're going to go into the Hot Come On Hookup where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. But before all of that, we're going to hook your asses up with some of this music. Ramon, tell them the internet crap.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio, or you can dial in and call 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834. I've seen worse things in the desert.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, what are we going to do? Are we doing Blicky Up or are we doing Break Y'all Off, Ramon?
Let's do the Blicky Up.
You want to do that? Do you want to do Blicky Up?
Blicky Up.
Okay. Once again, we're going to
Blicky Up.
It's going to get the Blicky Up.
Oh.
Okay, let's try it.
I'll try it. Let's get the Blicky Up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, we're going to get the Blicky Up! See how good that is?
Riding the streets, all alive. Running the streets, all alive. Got no place, got no home, got nowhere to rest my bones. Riding the streets, all alive. Out the window. Is this where my tale will end? You're a champion. Gotta break down to break through. You're a star, you know. Even if it is just you, gain control. It hurts for now, but I'll pull through. Look at me now. Always running on the move, a champion.
be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Look at me now, flagging from coast to coast, I'll be putting it down. Doing so much that the police be tracking me down. My hands up, please don't shoot, ain't no weapon on me now. I'm coming through quick with the flip and they think I'm the plug. And no, I'm not talking about pushing or doing no drugs. They talk about politics, they want me to call it quits. I never do that, cause my city be showing me love. But still I'll be pushing it hard every day of the week. 24 hours, no time to wake up, keep my sleep. Gotta be one of the best that ever did it. Feel like you got it, then show me you better be coming with it. Whenever you ready, just let me know I'm on it. I gotta go handle my business, she screaming she want it. I step in the room and she know what to do with no talking. Panics, they coming, I'm thinking she want me to put it on her. Loving the way that I do it and talk about it. Telling me that she don't want me to pull about it. Making sweet love and rubbing it down for days. Gotta be careful, might not wake about it. Been working so hard, I gotta get mine relaxed. Hey, this baby, so I'll be taking it back. We talk about drinking, baby, throw on some Irene. What you mean, I know about that.
This is Frank Joshua. It's Bad Waves radio time again. You know you love them, but also, aren't they just a little bit dangerous? They're going to play you my new track, 5 minutes. Please be careful.
5 minutes can cost you a lot. Maybe it's all. It could almost be looked at as innocent. It could almost be seen as harmless and clean, and the reasons could almost be understood. So no, 5 minutes isn't a lot. 5 minutes can cost you a lot. It's a breath of your life, it's a trick of the clock. It's the difference it makes to 2 lives, maybe 3, can make the snap of 2 fingers lost in eternity. 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 hours, 5 days turns the simple and clear into a wandering maze so long. 5 minutes isn't a lot. 5 minutes isn't a lot. It's a second that got out of hand, a rogue in the order, a minute to waste an incredibly boring old game. since and a million before. But it's different each time than the game was before, so no. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 hours, 5 days. Turns the simple and clear into a wandering maze, so no. 5 minutes isn't a lot. 5 minutes isn't a lot. 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 hours, 5 days turns the simple and clear into a wandering maze. No, no. 5 minutes isn't a lot. Though I've said it before, you know. 5 minutes can cost you a lot.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Ways on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children. Victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men. Hear the word.
I fell in love with your silhouette before I met you. Like your name tattooed across my neck, now I regret you. Through the highs and lows, just know that I cannot forget you. You should never let my negatives in life affect you. I'm sorry if I was toxic, ain't mean to infect you. Diminish or finish this, I started when I blessed you. I'm top 10, never compared to niggas I'm next to. Chess moves, checkmate, nigga, this is what stress do. 4 5s and hollows from 9s.
Don't make your chest spew.
It's you or me or mine's. Niggas on the next view. Next move, next check bag, now they on the next dude. If you think the life I'm living perfect, I'd be stressed too. On the surface, never show nervousness, cause I can flex too. This shit will touch you like an uncle that you know must help you. This gon' touch you like an uncle that you know must do. Yeah, I told y'all, number bars. Yeah, through the highs and lows, just know I always kept my mindset. I'm not just another one that gets spit like 9 texts. I'm 28, the grave ain't ready to die yet. By the grace of God, I pray, lost it all and made it right back. Life's a bitch, when it knock you down, I hope you fight back. In this life of greed, it seems like all I need is hi-hats. This is one of one, I run with guns y'all cannot buy in. I spit crack that draw my back
just to keep y'all dying.
Mothers crying and women lying, dog, it's all inspiring. Quick cue the violence, I hear the sirens. Boy, this is violent when I speak, better keep it silent. I'm at a peak and steady wildin'. You enemies fouling over dollars and phony jizz. I'm hitting switches, I'm smoking L's, you taking L's.
We all look different.
Please quit your bitchin', sit down and listen. Always in rhythm, ain't no competition. Water whip it, either you have it or you don't. You think I won't, but I will, and that's the point. I'm a younger reaper, rapper, eater, don't disappoint.
Yeah, they don't believe it till they see it. I told y'all this all day.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Yeah. We back on the land. Liz Nathaniel to you. And before we move any further, Ramon, what the hell did they just hear, Daddy?
Well, we started a nice little block off with, what's it, Kato-san? Yep, Kato-san.
You weren't listening intently?
That's what he said?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, no, yeah. I remember.
That's how little you were listening.
Yeah. No, I was listening.
He said it's not what he said. No, it was running the streets.
Running the streets.
Oh, lies. Got nowhere, got no home, got nowhere to rest my bum.
That's a good song.
Running the streets. Yeah, it's a great song. He did it live.
Yeah.
Did it live for us. Not in studio, but at a place we used to.
Yeah, that's.
I can't remember what it's called.
I forgot.
Yeah, I can't.
Somewhat.
I know.
These.
Keep going.
All right. Followed by Eclipse Darkness, Saturday.
Oh man, big shout out to
Sunday,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Thursday was in there.
Yeah, they do Thursday.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I think they don't do Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday they skip Friday.
Okay, is it Friday? Is that what they skip?
I think so.
Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Chick, le butcher.
Le butcher. Chop it, chop it, chop.
Do you have a song you've worked hard for?
You want thin slice?
We've got a special cut for your song. Le remix.
Le remix.
Is it Sade or Tupac? No artist is too big or too dead or too independent for Le Butcher. Sing, sing, sing. Adorable. All right, man, keep it going.
All right, then we followed by one and only Frank Joshua, 5 minutes, the John Kennedy remix. How about that? Huh?
Oh my God! So I already like that song.
Yeah,
I already messed with that song, but that I don't know what is it? The snare or whatever he's doing.
Yeah,
that.
playing that little snare.
Like, dude, that little scat, 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 scat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I like that little scat, 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 scat. Oh my God. 5 minutes,
5 minutes.
5 seconds, 5 hours, 5 days. And I love those lyrics too. Oh my God. To take the simple and clear.
5 minutes can cost you a lot.
We can though.
Man.
On the real. I mean, have you ever?
Especially if you put an ad on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh my God. 5 minutes can cost you a lot. That's right. That's why he is Monet, y'all. All right. Let's keep this party. Oh wait, no.
We had Kid Picasso with bars.
Yes. He's a rapper reaper.
Yeah.
I really want to find some more Kid Picasso music to play that isn't cursing the ever-loving daylight out of me. Dude, we got editing this stuff, man. Like, I can't even tell you what it's like to sometimes edit some of these songs, man. Like, who was the great one? Cash Go Crazy.
Yeah.
She was like, N-words and B-words, my coochie! Ow! Like, what am I doing with this, man?
Right. I think they should, like, make a version, like, a radio edit, you know? Like, artists should always do, like, a radio edit and then do, like, their song raw, you know? Because that way you can play it on radio.
Yeah, I do like doing it raw.
Because people might...
But that costs money.
Yeah.
All right, let's not start. I know where this is going.
Let's
keep this thing going, man. It is time for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? The streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for the 911 phone call dispatchers dispatching nothing but coochie. Who are they for?
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for those lovely, lovely ladies who can lay down your grass.
And the men. Big pause. Word to Gary Oldman. Honorable mention to Wood Harris. And with today's shout out and salute, we have our very own grass slayer. It is Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning. I said no. All right, break them off, Moaning.
All right. I got a job today for the Hakaman Hookup. All right. So, hey, we like money, right? We like to make some money.
We do.
We like to make some money. How about making $89,556 to $138,888 a year?
That's a lot of feet pics.
Right?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of feet pics.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out it is an OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. It's an OnlyFans page. All you got to do is show your feet. TSA, Transportation Security Inspector, are hiring. They're part of the U.S. government, and they're hiring their workers to do some checking, checking through your luggage, making sure that nobody's bringing any illegal contraband. Making sure Chinese.
Go ahead, keep going.
I was thinking about this show I watch, or Leia watches all the time. It's like an Australian show, and it's like when people come back into the country and they be smuggling all these things, and they be smuggling like birds' nests and stuff like that. I don't know if you know what birds' nest is. It's like some stuff that birds spit up, and then it's a delicatessen in Chinese or something like that.
Oh wow!
So some incredible stuff, and they be like smuggling, and they're smuggling drugs too. But like their suitcases would be lined with cocaine, and they're like, "You know this was here? I don't speak in English." But anyway, you can work as a TSA person. So contact Indeed.com and look for a transport security inspector. All you need to do is it doesn't say any experience. You really don't even need any experience. Looking at it. Your duties will be securing travel, protecting people. At the Transportation Security Administration, you'll be serving high-stakes environment, safeguard the American way of life. That sounds like the Army.
Yeah, dude, I'm good.
In cities across the country, you would secure airports, seaports, railroads, highways, and public transit systems, thus protecting the American transportation infrastructure and ensuring freedom of movement for people and commerce. That sounds like a politician.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to new mayor of Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy.
I said, hung out with him the night before.
Mucking with a G here,
You know,
pal.
so
buddy.
yeah, little buddy. You know,
Hey.
call me up, man. What's up? I thought we were.
What happened?
Thought we were good.
You've been different after the.
Yeah, you've been different after you got elected.
And when'd you meet him?
The Sunday before he got elected.
Yeah, he been real different.
Yeah, he been real
He
different.
changed up.
You seem like you were. I thought we had something that day. That half hour we spent together.
Right. You were my man.
I thought we would have connected, man. I spilled my guts out.
All right. Well, that'll do it for. I know it's about to happen, and we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it for the Hakkaman hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us. Oh no, we didn't say salute. So all the TSA workers, we say salute.
Respect.
And that'll do it for the Hakkaman hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for the TSA workers going through your bags and thinking that you have some type of explosive device, but really it turns out to be a dildo! Who is for?
Now, these shout-outs and salutes ain't just for those TSA workers who go through your luggage and think you have an explosive, and it turns out to be a dildo, and they take it home. My wife is still complaining about that.
Ramon, stop. You know your wife don't use no damn dildo. Now when she got Monet,
Monet.
Talk about some don't stop. Come on, Monet.
Come on. And I'm like, yeah.
All right, when we come back, we're going to the ins and outs. Relationship advice.
There you
go. He crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that some sound things are inspired by Ramon's personal business. But before all of that, we're going to inspire y'all with some of our personal favorite songs.
Yes, sir.
Ramon, tell them the internet crap holy.
If you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio, or you can dial in and chat with us, 312-985-7834. Once again, it's 312-985-7834.
Talk some shit, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to... so we're going to do break you off?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do break you.
All right.
These are the things we should discuss.
Right.
Once again,
we go to
break you off!
Hello, goodbye. I found the exit sign, but I can't leave until I try. Your lips, your eyes are telling checking you out. I was checking you out. I was checking you out. I was checking you out. The room, the blue, attracted to bad news. It's true, it's cruel, it's nothing new. That look that's there, it's never fair. That you want me and I want you. I was checking you out. I was checking you out. I was checking you out. I was checking you We're not alone, but everything feels slow. You hold the girl you belong to. I feel your curiosity. You wonder what it's like with me. You were checking me out. 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 And if I could, I'd make you feel so good. You're lost on her, misunderstood. Your heart's like mine, a power line. The moon, the light, electric night.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved God. Baby.
Something about me so right, and I know that you feel me. Something about me so right, and I know that you feel me.
Turn homeboys, fucking scenes up. I be saying homeboy come from feng shui the living room and roll up. Smoke all up in the house, no problems. Y'all up in the house, no problems. Y'all up in the house, no problems. Yeah, y'all up in the house, no problems. No problems, no problems. Yeah. Y'all can't put me on, cause I'm a problem. Y'all be looking lazy next to what I brought them. Blowing some my name a boss. I'm a beast at the top of your roster. I call shots like we at the bar still. Pep talks go like you're the boss, girl. I'ma put it down. You gon' be sure. That girl ass just a handful. I stack cash like your man's tall. Just something about me, something about me. Come for the thrill of it, leave with a bounty. Something about me, something about me. Hey, something about me. Yeah, something about me, something about me, something about me, something about me. It's
Something about me so right, and I know that you feel me. Something about me so right, and I know that you feel me.
Hey, don't mess with my system, it's rigid. I checked it, no inches to give. Built up a crowns up on my head and cash in my hands.
Built to put boys up in my bed and leverage my plans, and it works like a charm. Yes, it works like a charm. Whoa, franchise tag on me, I'm the one. Let me show you how we do it where I'm from. Sit down, it's a meeting now. Yeah, that's how we do it where I'm from. Ooh, 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 you got it now. Yeah, that's how we do it where I'm from. When we get down to business. Like blue button down, stripped in potential. Some about me, some about me. Yeah, some about me, some about me, some about me, some about me. It's something about me so right, and I know that you feel me. Something about me so right, and I know that you feel me.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM.
La musica de Harry Styles.
If you ain't up on things, is you mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang. And before we move any further, we got to tell you what you just heard. We kicked that little demonstration off with Reliance Tom, Bar on 4th. Big shout out to Reliant Tom.
That's right.
They working on something new, some contest or something.
Oh yeah.
Write the ultimate summer song or something.
Ooh.
And I heard a little snippet, a little
tidbit.
And I said something on their demonstrations, on their dig, and they was like, well, hell, I guess we gonna have to record that then, Mr. Warbest.
Oh.
So let's see what they do. Let's see if they bring some cook up for us to hook up.
Oh, nice.
Ramon.
Oh, so then we went to Ash Wednesday, Something About Me.
Something about me. Leave with the bounty.
Hey, if you want to see Ash Wednesday tonight, she will be at the Whiskey Girl Tavern at Laugh dance party, right? Laugh dance show.
Or laugh dance comedy?
Laugh dance is laugh dance comedy?
Something like that. You the DJ. You the official DJ. How I know? How I am supposed to know what you doing? I don't know what you doing, cuz.
Laugh dance tonight, 8 p.m. at the Whiskey Girl Tavern. Come see some cool comedians do a couple sets, and then we're gonna get into Ash Wednesday. She's got a few songs she's gonna be performing live, and I'll be backing her up with her tracks. That's right.
That's right. And then we closed out with Tell Me That You Stay by Muriel.
Murielita!
Hi, Murielita! She's one of the nicest ladies. At least she's nice to me. And it's so cool that her and like Crystal Poppin', they start working, like they got something in the works.
Oh, they got something in the works?
At
Nice.
least one song. You know, so it's cool that they clicked up.
That little Texas flavor?
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
That's real cool, man. It's nice because, you know, we was, you know, some of the first on them when they was getting it cracking. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Bad Ways might know what they talking about a little bit about their music thing.
That little stepping stone.
You feel me, Holmes. All right, now with that being said, I didn't talk about our week. I didn't talk about I went to Rana, Japan, where they throw the fire in.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, I love Rana, Japan.
Yeah.
I
got a funny story about Rana, Japan.
Yeah, I know you do, but we're not going to tell it. I didn't talk about how I had a rap album that I recorded 20 years ago, finally released that, or at least put it on SoundCloud.
Right.
So you have both of my solo rap albums up. I had an eventful week.
Nice.
Yes, but you ruined everything.
Oh, how? Because I went through.
No, you didn't do anything wrong.
It wasn't funny. Actually, it wasn't a funny story. It was just I felt I was used to go to Rana, Japan.
That's my family. I went there with my family.
Okay.
Yes, and a lot of people get used.
Yeah.
Especially at Rana, Japan. All right, Ramon, hit us off with some of these relationship advice. Okay, this is the ins and outs. So we crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that there's ways to be used.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be Ron or in Japan. Ramon, break them off, daddy.
All right. Turtle Club questions. We got one, which is pretty cool. I think it's a good question. Why is it acceptable for women to forgive a cheating mate but frowned upon when a man stays with a cheating woman?
Oh, is this that's the female Sean lady? There's a woman in the Turtle Club who asks questions like Sean would ask, but except from the woman's perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ramon, why do you think that is?
I don't know. I think it kind of boils down to like men basically getting what they can get, in a sense. You know. So it's kind of like I feel like. Oh wait, why is it?
What?
Everything I read the question. Why is it was it acceptable for a woman to forgive a cheating mate, but frowned upon when the man stays with cheating woman? Okay, yeah. So I think. Sorry, maybe I read that wrong.
The way you sounded, you sounded like one of the kindergartners being like, "Wait, did I read that?" Wait. C spot.
10 minutes later, be like, "What?"
Mary had a love lamb. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think, so men, they stay there because they're like, you know, like say you meet this gorgeous woman, right?
I have before, yeah.
And you're with her, and you're like, man, probably in 1,000 years I probably couldn't have landed something like this.
Right.
And then I'm there, and then you know you just like mesmerizing, you like doing whatever you can to like keep her there, and then you know she gets tired, goes out and plays in another playground, and you probably be like, baby, why'd you do that? But I forgive you. It's okay, you know, because you like.
I don't think you read the question wrong. I think you interpreted it incorrectly, because it sounds as if this person is saying, why when a woman cheats and the dude keeps her, he's boo-boo the fool. But when a man cheats and a woman keeps her man, she is Rosa Parks.
Okay, so you said for us. So you're reading from a woman's side.
It's a woman's. That's what she said.
Why is it acceptable for women to forgive?
Why is it acceptable for
a man who cheats on a woman?
Right, that's acceptable.
Why is it acceptable to forgive that?
Right.
But then when she cheats on her man,
he is what?
Oh, he doesn't forgive her.
Right.
Oh, okay. I definitely read that wrong. I thought it was like, I thought he was saying like, for a man, I'm like, all right, I forget because I did.
We all know that answer,
Yeah,
Ramon.
I was like, hey.
That's a simple. What you saying? Of course.
Right.
Come on now. Men wish they could get Vanna White. Yes,
Right.
I said Vanna White. They wish they could have something. So they're gonna do everything they can to keep her.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh.
Of course that idiot's gonna keep her. That's what men have to do. Them damn fools.
Yeah.
But what she's saying is, why are they considered fools?
If they stay with that cheating man?
Why are the men considered fools? See, I did a little thing there. Man confused you. That man is boo-boo the fool for staying with that lady.
Staying with that lady, yeah.
But that woman is a queen for keeping that man.
Oh.
Why is that, Ramon?
That's a good one.
Oh, it is. You don't have the answer?
No, I don't.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure you don't?
I have to think about it because I was thinking about something else, and so that
go ahead, you let that marinate.
Yeah.
Let old Mr. Warbis take you to
Go ahead.
Now the reason it is acceptable, or she needs to really step out and say it right. Why it's championed for a woman to keep that man is because that is a difficult thing for this woman to have to accept. To have to see that her relationship is far bigger than that man's random ass desires. And the fact that that man randomly could pull and did pull somebody else on the outside. That you are strong for understanding that. Now, as a man, you are an idiot for keeping her, because one of the hardest things in life for men to get is sex. And not only did this man get that sex from your wife, he got her to lie to you, deceive you. There's no way you can even trust anything that comes out her mouth.
Right.
Because she was the gatekeeper of that Uchiwali.
Right.
She gate-kept. And she opened up the gates for any random vagabond walking through the neighborhood.
To put in there, what does that guy say?
The key?
My douche.
The douche canoe.
Douche canoe.
I don't know. Hey, look, Ramon brought that up. Don't look at me and think that's my bit. So, and this goes back to the age-old adage that the women are the gatekeepers of their sex.
Yeah.
You have to. That's you.
All right.
Now that man, you ain't gatekeeping no coochie.
Right.
Because that's her coochie, and she betrayed you by not keeping it on lock and key.
Well, I think I was going the right way.
Kind of.
I was going backwards.
You were going the other way.
I was going the other way. Yeah.
You were going the man side.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'll keep her because
I can't get nothing else.
I can't get nothing else. But the fact that she keeps you when you do something, it's like, I would be scared though.
What if you were her?
Like if I was a dude and then she's like,
oh hell yeah,
I'll forgive you.
Oh boy, they're gonna be calling Bobbits. Can I speak to Bobbits?
Man, that butcher. Man, I speak to that butcher.
Nah, dude, straight up.
Yeah, because she. Thing about a woman is that you won't hear about it, and like for 10 years maybe, and then 10 years, like when you least expect it, she like pulls it out, boom. You come home and the apartment's empty. She planned this whole thing
for the last 10 years.
For the last 10 years, your bank account's empty.
10 years.
10 years.
Put that together, cuz.
You thought you was coasting. You was like, she forgot about that. All right, she forgive me. I'm good. Hey, baby. Every time we have barbecues and people over, hey, baby. You know I love you, baby. Yeah, you a lucky man, Frank. Yeah, you dang right. And then Frank comes home. Everything's gone. Apartment's empty. The house is empty.
That's right.
The bank account's empty.
That's right.
The garage is empty.
Got it.
Even the pool water is empty. She took the dang old water out of the pool.
Because she knows how much you like to take a dip.
Right.
And the temperature is always just right. Yeah. Now you're going to have to get a skateboard and slide your ass down.
They going to call your old skateboard buddies.
Right. Have to figure that out again. The middle-aged knees.
Right. Man.
Yeah, so that is the answer. The answer is it's hard for men to have sex.
Right.
They can't.
So they like, all right, forget it. I'll forgive you.
As well as it is a testament to a woman being better.
Right.
This is you actively stepping out and showing that you are better.
Right.
Because you not only did you not cheat, you accepted and understood his cheating ass.
Yeah. Either he's like, or he's got a lot of money in the bank.
Or he's got a lot of money in the bank.
Yeah.
There's that. But
they'd be like, all right, yeah, you're fine.
She's talking about some regular
Just
people.
don't do it again.
Talking about some regular
people.
Yeah. Ain't talking about.
That's why they wait 10 years, because they'll wait
Wait till
till
you get that money.
Yeah, wait till you get that money, and then 10 years come, be like, see ya.
Okay, so I think we answered that.
Yeah, that's a good question though. That's a
great question.
That made me think a lot.
Yeah, no, she's told you that whoever that young lady is in the Turtle Club is Lady Sean.
Yeah,
she always comes with some good lady ones.
She's the one we putting billboards with the dudes with their.
I think she almost got us in trouble one time when I think her and T are in cahoots.
Oh yeah.
All right. So what is?
All right. Sean
Chantel
says.
Question.
Sean Chantel says, when dating, should we be blaming sips for women's bad behavior?
Oh no, wait. He has one before that. Who's responsible for this hookup culture?
Oh. What is the hookup? Because I ain't been around.
Don't act like you don't know. You
Like-
ain't
like,
Mother Teresa.
No, I'm saying like let's say you're talking about, because I can say who's responsible.
So you can?
Yeah.
Okay, so who?
The technology. Is it not?
Is it the man or is it the
Well,
woman?
he didn't put that in there. He said who's responsible.
No. Are you dodging?
No, I'm not
Huh?
dodging.
You,
'Cause I'm
wait,
saying,
where's your blue baseball cap?
well, here's the thing. Maybe that man invented that technology so he can hook up.
So is that your answer?
I think whoever created the technology, because here's, I don't mean to like ramble, but so before you like a man, like I go to a club and I'm sitting there or wherever I'm at, I had to build up courage to talk to this girl.
Yeah.
Right? And then you like have a couple of drinks, talk, you stare at each other, you finally get up to her and you're like, hey baby, whatever, and she turns you down. Now she turns you down, now you're a little embarrassed, and now you gotta live with that the rest of the night while she's still there. Or you can just leave, right? So I think it was more difficult to do more things organically than somebody created the app, which was like, I know it's difficult to meet people. So here's an app where it's easy to meet people. We'll post our profiles on here. And then if you get turned down, nobody knows. You just get swiped, right? Or whatever it is. But now it became so easy that it's like, I'm not looking for love. I'm just looking to hook up. So now it's like, oh, boop. Everybody, all these apps, I don't think that's what they started for, but that's what they turned into. So it's like a meat market now.
No, that's what they started for.
So whoever.
It actually went backwards. They started with hookups.
Oh, hookups.
And then people were like, oh, I met my so-and-so. I met my this one.
Oh, okay.
And, and then there was also just like, oh, well, maybe, and I'm sure there's some, I don't know the timeline of when this all happened.
Right.
But I'm sure someone was like, well, it doesn't have to be just about hooking up. Because this all started with a little app called Grindr.
Okay.
Yeah, are you familiar?
No. I got Christian Mingle.
I'm farmers only. So it started with that app, with Grindr, where men were trying to like just randomly meet men and just get it cracking.
Oh, okay.
And so then somebody was like, oh, well, let me do the hetero version.
Oh.
Tinder.
Oh, okay.
And then Tinder, and then from there, people was like, oh, well, I got a version.
So what about so the other ones like, what's it called?
What other apps?
The ones that are like supposedly more serious.
I mean, people use them for all type of things.
Yeah.
I mean, Tinder. I had a girlfriend off of Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a whole girlfriend. Now don't get it twisted. That evening we met, I took her to a little special place called Copytown
Mountain. Out.
And then we became a relationship.
Yeah, there you go.
That's normally how I like my things to go.
Yeah, so I think whoever invented that app was the person who. So
that's a cop out.
So people from Boys. The inventors of Grindr, baby. I'm not gonna even say it.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, not a cop out. I just think if it was a man, it was a man. It was men.
So men.
So because I don't know who invented the apps, but who took advantage of it? Men.
Okay.
Because men have, like you said, women are the gatekeepers. So men actually go out there and be like, oh, you're making it easy for me. So I'm going to take advantage of this.
You must say, you ain't have your bravery O's today, huh, buddy?
No, I mean, that's what I don't.
That's how you really feel?
Yeah. I mean, well, maybe women are participating in it also. Or maybe as, oh.
What?
Okay. I switched my stance. Now I thought about it. Maybe women were like, You know, I'm tired of being called a hoe. I'm tired of being called what do you call something that's been around the block a couple of times?
Scallywag, skio,
Scallywag,
skio,
ruchy rag. And if I'm on this thing, ain't nobody gonna know, right?
First of all, I don't use those terminologies. That was a bit. I got in trouble for calling someone a Scud missile for saying I don't date Scud missiles, and that was partially a bit.
That is a funny bit, though.
Yeah, I mean, anybody could be a Scud missile.
Because it gets worse the closer.
They look worse the closer it gets. It gets worse the closer you get. Either or. Scud missile.
Scud missiles.
But yeah, anybody could be one of those. But yeah, so they don't want to be called, in any of the demeaning terminologies for a promiscuous woman.
Right.
So you think that's what it is?
I think it's a way for the women to get in there and be like, all right. And then, so here's the thing, like, so if you go to a club, right? Mm-hmm. Why do they always say women get in free?
Oh, because you want to attract the men.
Right. Because the men are the ones going to spend the money.
Well, the women are going to spend money, but they know that men are going to spend
money on them.
Women.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why the men going to come there, because all these women are there.
Yes.
So basically, they're the ones that started the hookup thing because they showed up at these apps. And if there's women on these apps and it's easy to hook up with them, guess where I'm going?
All right, now watch how your boy flip the whole thing, because we're going to do a little thing called a callback. I say it's women's fault because the women are the ones choosing these people. They are gatekeeping. Again, this is their uchiwali.
Right.
To open up the gates and allow the Million Man March to come in and find freedom. That's it. Okay. That's who's responsible for hookup culture. Okay, because it ain't the dudes sitting at home, slapping his little pecker around what do they got? What is the Pornhub? You know what I mean? Or Chatterbait.
Right. And there's still women on there, too.
And there's still women on there, too, but they at work. It's much different. You can't judge those people. They working. And you can't judge people. You can't judge anybody. See, first of all.
Right. Yeah, I don't judge anybody.
Because, like, if you really bust it wide,
right.
We all ain't are pieces of trash.
Yeah.
Hell, I grew up in Al Johnson's house, and he told me no matter what type of success you get, you still ain't nobody. So this is my mindset.
Right.
You know what I mean? And regardless of what you think, because, people love to project their ideologies on you.
Right.
Well, you don't even get me started. One of my favorite ones, though, is you don't work out because of what you said. Then why the hell would I say that? So people love to project their own ideologies on you.
Yeah.
But with that being said, women are the gatekeepers.
Yeah.
So they are responsible for hookup cultures. Whenever I've ever gone out and done some of my shenanigans, and I've had plenty, it's never been like, hey, you over there, baby, come here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always been like, hey, how are you? And then they have initiated.
Right.
You know what I mean? They have been like, oh, let's get it cracking.
Right.
The same thing goes for apps.
Yeah.
Okay? You know what I mean? So think about like people that aren't like me, how you brought up.
Right.
You can go out and just do that. Now you can just sit behind the screen and think of all the clever crap that you could say.
Yeah.
And then the woman is like, I accept him. Clink, clink, and open up the gates.
You think the women, if they realize the power they have, like years ago, they would have, things would have been different.
What do you mean?
Like women, they realizing that they're the gatekeepers, and then men want certain things, and they have mostly the ability to give men these things, and it's usually like sexual or kids or
This is a conversation for Amy because I don't know.
No, I'm saying like so I'm saying like they could have been they could have been way ahead of their time before if they realized, wait, you know what, let me take control of my, because now they're killing it.
Hey, listen, buddy.
Now I think women are killing it, but it would have been a different world if this had started back in the 1800s.
Hey, listen, man. Let's move on to Sean's next question. Again, this is more of an Amy thing. Amy can discuss the philosophy and break it down for you. I personally don't know much about that. Okay.
Right.
So you married, so you maybe you have a different understanding than I do. But me personally, all I know is swipe left, swipe right.
Right.
Or, hey baby, nice day to be on a bus stop. Would you like to converse? Oh, I see you here at this Home Depot.
Right, I see you at this Home Depot.
I got some sockets.
I got some wood for those.
All right, let's get to Sean's question. Maybe we can get out of here closely on time.
Let me nail that lumber you got, baby. All right, Shasha tells us, when dating, should we be blaming sips for women's bad behavior? I don't know what sips.
That'll be a simp.
What is a simp?
You don't know what a simp is?
No.
Okay, so honestly, I can believe you actually don't know this one. Talking about the hookup. What's hookup? No, you know about hookup. Well, I'm a little sweet baby angel remote. Oh, you
No.
Get out of here. You know about hookup. I seen you in action, brother. Now you dress all fancy. Put a nice little smile on your face. All right, I've seen you. And the terminology you used last week, I see you slaying bodies.
You know what Leia said when I got home? She said about slaying bodies. What's that?
Oh my God!
Yeah, baby.
So with that being said, a simp is a gentleman who is more who is so enamored with the young lady that he's messing with that he is willing to overlook any type of red flag that he may or may not see. She's mean to you, doesn't matter, I love her. She doo-doos in the toilet, it doesn't flush it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, I still love her.
Okay.
Called your mom a scallywag scoochie rat. Doesn't matter, I still love her. Simps, they don't care.
So he said, so is it could you blame women for that?
Can we blame women for that?
That's what he said? When dating, should we be blaming simps for a woman's bad behavior? No.
Whose fault is it?
I think it's the women.
Woo! Yeah. Okay, take those gloves off.
I think it's women. I think you can't blame the simps because simps are simps, right?
Uh-huh.
They're going to be simps no matter what. Like you take them to their job, and the boss be doing the same thing with them. It's because they're going to be like, the boss said, hey, I need you to stay here and work till 10 o'clock at night. He's going to be like, all right.
But the simp, but you understand, old Fred down at the warehouse ain't going to freak you like Damisha. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know, that's much different
but
type of simp.
Yeah, but that too. But it's sometimes in their personality. You know, they have that personality where they're like, you know, and then like women. Some women are like, they start off they think they deserve everything and they act a certain way and they like, hey, I don't care. You know, I'll do anything, and then you still gonna be here and you're still gonna do it anyway.
Now look again, that's not necessarily true. I had a young lady tell me one time, it doesn't matter what I say or what I do, you still gonna be nice to me. And that was pretty much the beginning of the end of that relationship.
but this, I tell you this too as well, is that if you do, and this happens not even just with women, but if you do treat people like your kids, you spoil them with stuff, their attitude changes. Like they don't appreciate things anymore. So if you treat a woman like, let everything you do is okay, baby. You know, they keep pushing those boundaries and they keep pushing, see how far they can go, and they keep doing it and more until until it gets to a point where they don't even care. So it's kind of your fault a little bit, but
not my fault.
No, not your fault.
I broke up. Well, I didn't.
Yeah.
I got dumped actually.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
So there you go. So you didn't even get a chance.
I didn't even get a chance. I was gonna try, and she.
You started, like building up your speech the whole week.
I was gonna try, and she started crying, and I was like, "Oh man, I don't feel like dealing with this." And then she randomly dumped me for nothing. I was like, "Wait,
I told you it's those 10 years."
Man, that's 10 years.
She already knew what she was gonna do.
I swear she did. The way she did it, and when she did it, she knew.
She's like, and then when she saw you was about to talk about it, she started crying because she's like, I ain't giving this dude an out.
Right.
Like, forget that. I mean, cry.
Straight up.
And then you was like, oh, no, never mind. And then she's like, see ya.
It had to be 2 weeks later, man.
She's like, got it.
She sure did. She really did. That was a good one.
Got it.
That was a good one.
Yeah, so I think it depends on the person's personality, but I think women test their boundaries. They push as far as they can go.
So is it the simp's fault or is it the women's fault?
I think it's both of their faults.
That's not what we're looking for here. We need a definitive answer, buddy boy.
That is a definitive answer.
No, it's not. It's
like
that's not.
Because if you
I voted for Brandon Johnson and Lori Lightfoot.
so let's say a dude is like don't put up with nothing, right? And then the girl like tries to test him, and he like sit down. Now I ain't saying hit her, but you know like drop the law, she ain't gonna test him again.
That's not true.
You don't think so?
I've been there.
You drop it hard enough, she ain't gonna
I don't.
she gonna leave.
I don't want to go to jail.
No.
But no, this is whose fault. It is not the Simp's fault, and I stand on that.
Mm-hmm.
Because as to almost piggyback on what you said.
Oh, but one thing, do you think they know Simps and that's why they do it?
They know Simps through their investigation,
right,
and hanging out with them.
Uh-huh.
All right, they learn a Simps. They find out, and they're not even thinking to themselves like, "Oh, this is a Simp."
Right.
It's almost like you said, "Oh, I deserve this. This is fine."
Yeah.
So with that being said, it's not. I don't think it's the Simp's fault for what anything that a young lady is doing.
Right.
Because now I know I sound like I was undercutting your answer earlier, but Simps are going to do what they are going to do because their ideology is built on whatever experiences they've had in life.
Right.
Whether it was how they were raised, whether their interaction with women, whether they watch too much porn and think that I must have my porn star no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they are going to be what they are. So you cannot
That's kind of the same
them.
thing I said.
It's low key. Yeah, it's low key the same thing you said.
Yeah.
So no, it is not.
No, it's not their fault.
Yeah, it's not a Simp's fault for behavior that someone would deem not above board.
It's kind of like, you know what, and I don't mean to take it out of relationships, but it's kind of like saying, is it the fool's fault or the con man's fault? The con man's going to be a con man, right?
Anyway.
And the fool is not a fool. He's just a person who has different qualities, so it doesn't mean that he's like going around going, it's just he has a different quality or a different view on life. And in the con man, it's always a con man. And he finds his mark, and then he takes advantage of that person.
So in this analogy, the Simp is the fool?
No, it's not that he's the fool, but I'm saying like
is the Simp the con man?
No, the Simp is a fool. But I'm not saying the Simp is a fool. I'm just saying that person, that the woman behavior is already there.
Right.
And then so when she finds that mark that's going to allow her to keep doing that, obviously she's going to grab onto that dude and like not let go, and then because she can do whatever she wants.
And now, with all of that being said, we're not saying that there's an overall general.
Right. We did not everybody is like this.
It's not an overall general.
We're just addressing the question.
Has a bad behavior because I'm sure somebody would be like, oh, well, they agree because we didn't. We never said anybody has bad behavior.
And the question says, when dating, who should we be blaming, Simps or the women's bad behavior? So it's just these people in specific, not saying that all women have bad behavior, or all men are Simps,
or every man that cares is a Simp.
Yeah,
you Simp. But
right, we're just answering this question, just in case.
Just in case. So with that being said, it is Simps. It is not your fault.
Yeah.
That you are messing the damn game up. All right, that'll do it for the ins and outs. Relationship advice. We crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize simping ain't easy. All right, let's go into these final thoughts and outros. Let's close this bad boy out.
All right.
We are close enough to on time. With some plugs, final thoughts,
yeah,
outros, all that good stuff. Break them off.
Yeah, so it's 80 degrees in Chicago, so I can't wait to get out of here. But time is limited. We got a lot of things to do. Tonight you can see Laugh Dance comedy show, and so it's a comedy show and musical guest. Our musical guest tonight is Ash Wednesday. You heard her music on this show. If you want to see her live, come out. Whiskey Tavern Girl, right? Whiskey Girl Tavern. I got it all. Who's hiring me for this stuff? Nobody should. Whiskey Girl Tavern, 8 p.m. show. Peel up for the choppy chop. And the most cool part about this show is that it is absolutely free. I mean, where can you get that in the city? Top quality rapper, top quality comics. Top quality DJ who can remember stuff.
Top quality.
For free. So peel up for the choppy chop. I'll see you tonight.
Oh, wow. That was nice. All right. I actually don't have anything at all to plug. If I'm not mistaken, I think my website is down.
Is it really?
I think so.
Fleek Scoop got tired.
Fleek Scoop got tired. Fleek Scoop was like, hey, man. So you can't buy my book anywhere. You Google Warren Phoenix Johnson on SoundCloud, PHYNIX.
Hey, go get that album. Those two albums.
Yeah, you can listen to my album from 20 years ago, or the album that was right after it that was from 17 years ago.
There you go. Where'd you record that in Ohio?
Both. It's interesting. The first one, actually, both albums were recorded here, Ohio, and at least one song was in New York.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I'm just like traveling back and forth and around. I got friends that do music.
Right.
It's like, yo, pull this beat up. Oh, there's this great one that's on my album where shout out to Conrad. We went over to his producer's house and Conrad was like, Warren, you got the verse? And I was like, yeah, I got a verse. Check out these beats. Hey, pull the beat up. And it was one of those things where I didn't come out the house prepared to rap or anything. Right. And the guy just pulls this beat up and it's just, I was like, well, damn, that is hot.
Nice.
And I was like, not only do I have a verse for this, I also have a chorus.
Nice.
And he's like, get in there, Warren. And then we laid it down, and it's crazy because never mind. It's a long story. I'll tell you later. Yeah. But it was super random. But the thing I like about that, listening to that stuff is just like kind of taking a look back on how not chaotic or not fun or wild, but like just, I guess, eclectic.
Yeah.
My life was, 20 years ago and 17 years ago where stuff was just happening.
Yeah,
all the time. Yeah.
Dude, I was at that's a good story because one time I was I think Wicker Park Fest or something like that, and Leia used to live in Wicker Park, and then one random Sunday, we were just walking like before it started.
Yes.
And these guys were like hanging outside this place, and they were like talking. So we started talking to them, and they're like, "Yeah, we got a studio downstairs," and we went down there, and they had a studio, and they were like recording stuff. And we just hung out with them like for the rest of the day.
Stuff like that.
Like random, like we didn't even know these people. And then just, bought some drinks and stuff and just kept on hanging out the whole day with them. And it was really cool.
And that's what I'm talking about.
I never saw them again.
And you never saw them again? It's great. It's great. Or you'd be hanging out with your buddies and then one of your friends call you up and he's like, oh, so-and-so's in the hospital. He got shot. And then you're all like, oh, let's go ride on these guys, right? You have a story?
Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying. They be eating. We catch those fools eating at the White Castle outside.
They're real. Welcome up to the chicken shack.
Yeah.
To the chicken shack. What do he say? Chicken shack. Takashi's first song out. He's going to go shoot someone at the chicken shack. He even says a man's name. Daddy made his body drop.
Oh,
Daddy's like, oh my God. What are you
He's like, dude.
Daddy. Daddy, what are you doing?
But you did.
I'm just trying to give you some props.
Right. I just want people to know.
Oh God!
They should have known back then.
Right, hanging out with Danny. All right. With that being said, my final thought of the day is embrace the unplanned. A lot of things we do not plan for. We do not know it's going to happen. And I'm not just saying like bad things turn tragedy into triumph. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just sometimes we are so stuck to our plans, and then as soon as there is some type of diversion or we get thrown off of the beaten path, we freak out. Don't freak out. Do a little thing that they do that this guy does. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Dale Close.
Yeah.
Improvise. And what we learned from improv, that maybe not everything, but most things can be gifts.
Yeah.
Open yours. All right. Now that I got all improv nerdy.
I was gonna say if your tires blew out, you can always
always dial delivery. Dude, your tires out, always get takeout. No, I was working on my lesson plan and now I'm all improv down. All right. So with that being said, the final song of the day comes from Laura Mena. Some brand new Laura Mena. I think this just dropped last week. Brand new Laura Mena. I think she's in Brazil. I can't remember where Laura Mena lives. But Laura Mena is the one who had this one song that we like that I'm not going to butcher because we don't have time for it. But Laura Mena with a brand new song called Belong. So, you have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the last time today, breaking you off. I'm sorry, Ramon was getting ready.
Oh, no, yeah.
For the last time today with Belong, Laura Mena will be breaking you off! Nope, she didn't do it.
Oh, come on, Laura.
Okay, she got you now.
I want more than just to be okay. I feel my heart slowly drifting away. Feel like I'm locked in my own cage, filled with my memories and past mistakes. I don't know where to go. I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I'm at home, and I won't survive, 'cause I don't know where I belong. Is it right or is it wrong? Feel like my hope is running out, and I'm back to sleeping on my couch. Nobody knows what I see in the dark. Nobody knows what truly lies in my heart. I'm just here to face the test, 'cause I'm no broken, no blessed. I don't know where to go. I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I'm at home, and I won't survive, 'cause I don't know where I belong. Is it right or is it wrong? Feel like my hope is running out, and I'm back to sleeping on my couch, 'cause I don't know where I belong. Is it right or is it wrong? Feel like my hope is running out, and I'm back to sleeping on my couch.
All right. Oh my God. I was just telling Ramon about this, but some motherfucker is playing on my phone. Talking about some, Jason, you know it's me. Come here, I need a friend. Man, you got the wrong number. And then when you say you got the wrong number, they be like, well, then who are you?
Right.
Right? Talking about some, I feel more comfortable on WhatsApp. I know this guy who fucking got sent off by them one time. But he was like, yeah, she feels comfortable talking on WhatsApp, so been texting with her on WhatsApp. I'm like, dogs.
Yeah.
And I had a heart to tell him because he was all like, yeah, well, you know.
He thought it was real.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so sometimes you go on WhatsApp, like, hey, baby, what you doing? And I'm like, and I look at the picture, and it's like this girl. Because I used to get them on Facebook, and they'd be like, so-and-so wants you to be her friend. And then you click on it. Not accept, but you click on her profile, and then it's like all dudes that like it's like
right, all the friends.
Yeah.
And dude, what's really crazy about that is I got one of those one time from this actress, I guess, but she like looks like really freaky.
Yeah.
And it showed that like a bunch of people we know are mutual friends.
Oh wow.
Like a bunch of dudes. And so I'm like, the fuck? What? And I'm going on her shit, and I'm like, this ain't no real person. So then on Instagram, I'm looking at my stories, like, oh, who watched the stories? And it was her. So then I went on her page, and I was like, oh, shit, I think this motherfucker real. And then I was like, hey, how'd you find me? And she was like, looked up comedy in Chicago, watched some of your videos, asked me you be my friend, and you declined me on Facebook, you know, stuff like that.
Dang. Oh, she's a weird person.
And we became friends.
Oh, really? Yeah. So you met her in person?
Never, but she wants to. She got mad at me last time I was in California. I didn't visit her. Last time I was in LA.
Oh, okay.
So she lives in LA.
Dang.
Yeah, she was like, I just saw your stories. You're in L.A. What's up with that? And I was like,
Oh man, that's.
like,
I mean, that's like once in a million.
yeah, dude. But also, who knows?
Yeah.
I always assume it's some fat dude with his dick out.
You go in there and they like put something in your drink. You wake up with your kidneys gone.
Right? What was that name of that store? The Alley? What was it?
Oh, AliExpress.
Yeah, right. You wake up and you find yourself at AliExpress with your alley missing.
With your alley missing, with a picture of your kidneys stuck on your back.
Oh my
You're
God!
Like there, your kidneys are still there. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I don't even respond because I'm like, man, what if that's like like one of those things you click on it and they gain
Right.
access to your information or your phone or. So I'm like, nope,
Yes.
not delete it.
So by the way, could you please buy the skin cream that I'm promoting? Oh, dude, I think I may have signed out. You are currently signed out. Can you check and see if the thing is up?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay.
It looks like it's still going.
I just accidentally clicked something. Anyway, if it's not still going, this message will go to no one. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody who stayed loyal to watching our stuff. I noticed how our views have dropped dramatically.
Is it because the girls are gone? I don't think so.
Probably. I mean, well, although we were hot with just you and I, maybe we're falling off.
Yeah. I'm really getting tired of us.
Yeah,
No.
probably.
I don't know. It's weird with these things. Probably the algorithms sometimes.
Yeah. Well, what happened, what's interesting is when our algorithm was juking, was when people were clicking.
Right.
Like at least 40 motherfuckers. I always was like, if we can keep with our 40 motherfucking people,
Right.
then we'll be able to. I think we'll still be able to like have traction with the algorithm.
Right.
Well, recently we dropped to 20.
Oh.
But but we went from the 40 back to like 80, 60, blah blah blah,
Right.
and now we're back down.
Yeah.
So don't be disappointed, Ramon.
No, I'm not.
Why do you look like that?
Oh, because I was looking at my shirt. I forgot to mention that my shirt was the same thing as the playlist.
Oh, that's where that came from?
No, but I saw it the other day. I'm like, oh, it's like the playlist, and I bought it.
That shit is hot.
Yeah.
That shirt is hot. That playlist is hot.
Yeah, because it's the Bad Waves.
Is it really still going? Because this shit told me that we done.
I mean, I still see us on there.
And moving?
Yeah. I mean,
all right. Well.
It's the Bad Waves.
Yep. Still moving. All right. So with that being said, thank you all. Seriously.
Yeah.
Aside from us personally having a lot of fun and gaining and being able to benefit from being able to come in and fucking joke with each other and goof off. It's also great that we can, I say this shit all the time, put this music out.
Right.
Give someone who watches this nonsense some type of escape or some way, or even if it's just some shit you put on the background.
Right.
Seriously, thank you for fucking with us because we fuck with you. Ramon?
Ditto.
Thank you all. That's it.